I've been involved with the Gender Balance Network, or when it very first started back in 2003, PwC Women. So it's brilliant to see how it's evolved over the years. I think it's also great to see how diverse the activities and the events are.
We're a network of people who care about all forms of gender inequality, and we have a committee of passionate people of all genders. We aim to be a conduit between our members and the decision makers across the firm, to make sure that the voices of our members are heard and that the issues they face are addressed.
The purpose of our network is to bring people together in conversation on gender and equality, to share experiences, learn and create valuable change.
Main goals of the network are to create a safe and inclusive community, to broaden awareness of gender-related issues and encourage conversations that are hopefully going to challenge us and also encourage valuable change at PwC.
One of the key ways that we reach people is through our events, from big sessions like International Women's Day through to our regular discussion clubs. We support people and empower them to engage in important issues.
Bring stories of role models, their success stories to more people, to a wider reach of community, and eventually the aim is to encourage as many people as possible to listen to those stories, challenge themselves and become whatever they want to become.
We play a critical role in supporting the firm to deliver on its gender equality ambitions and collaborate with other 10 PwC People networks on diversity and inclusion activities and campaigns.
We are a force for good in society and business, working with our clients and other gender networks to empower and engage people in achieving gender-balanced workplaces.
And what you're doing in the networks as chairs and in your committees is really important, and really important to who we are as PwC.
Nicola Beaumont, Gender Balance Network Lead for the UK for PwC. Really excited to be hosting the event today, even if it is virtually. And I know Rose and the team put a lot of work into getting us organised. It's a shame we can't share the film because it showcases a lot of the things that we're really proud of as a network. But I'll just tell you a little bit about the network and then I'll hand over to the rest of the team. So PwC Gender Balance Network, our purpose is to bring people together in conversation on gender and equality, to share experiences, learn and create valuable change. We're one of, I think, 14 of the PwC People networks. And it's made possible, I have to say, by the incredible team of people that we have, who you'll meet some of this morning in the next sort of 10 minutes, and also our members who participate in all of our events and initiatives. So I won't take up any more of the time. I'm going to hand straight over to the team, straight over to Sasha, I think. He's going to tell you a little bit more about what we do.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sasha Sayenko. I'm the co-lead of the PwC Gender Balance Network. So I would like to give you a bit of an overview of our history and the key dates of our growth over the years. So 2003, back then, we started as a women's network at PwC with the aim to support our female colleagues and encourage gender equality conversations across the firm, as well as support PwC's diversity and inclusion strategy. Fast forward to 2011, we decided to rebrand to Gender Balance Network as we felt that we wanted to be more inclusive, and we understood that men need to be involved in both conversation and action around gender equality. Since then, we've recruited male co-chairs and male committee leads. Plus, in addition to our flagship International Women's Day, we now run International Men's Day, where we discuss topics around toxic masculinity, men's mental health, as well as paternity leave. And they've been very, very successful over the last few years. Now, fast forward to 2021. Last year has been a challenging one, but also full of opportunities. Our network has grown and doubled in its membership. And we also extended our committees and grew as a team. What else? Despite the fact that all our events had to be online, we actually increased the number of events and used our creativity to bring new conversations, new people in, new initiatives such as book clubs. What else? We did interesting collaborations with other PwC People networks and other firms, our clients and also our partners, which was really valuable and interesting.
So I'll give you a bit of background about what we've been doing over the past year and kind of give you a run through of some key events. So Harrison is our events lead. And I think in the video as well, we would have spoken a bit about our International Women's Day. And obviously Sasha mentioned the past year has been quite transformative for us. I think before COVID, we were very much face-to-face driven. But the past year, Harrison's team have really pivoted, and our International Women's Day event this year had over 600 people on the live event. And obviously we're reaching even more people now that everything's recorded. So it's been really great to see that growth. And we're over 1,000 members, and we've got a number of leads across the UK. And we're obviously PwC is a global firm, so we're reaching people all across the world now, which has been really great to see. I'll highlight a couple of key campaigns that we've run over the past year. The first is the Everyday Sexism campaign, which was based off of Laura Bates's book by the same name, which I know a number of us listened to her speak the other day. So we ran a campaign off the back of that, gathering examples of the everyday sexism that our employees had experienced. And from that information that we collected, we then ran a number of discussion forums to delve a bit deeper into the experiences of the staff across the UK. It was really beneficial, firstly, to highlight that sometimes these things, and I mean, Laura spoke about this in the event the other day, sometimes in isolation, they might feel small and not something that you need to raise higher, but actually gathering all of that feedback from everyone highlighted that these issues are something that many of us face and that together we can tackle them and make change within the workplace. And secondly, for people who don't experience or who haven't experienced this, it was really important to highlight that actually sexism within the workplace is still something that we struggle against. And going forward, we're using that to build out our strategy and think around our strategic priorities and, you know, where our areas of focus will be going forward. So that was really helpful. The second events I'd like to talk about is our intersectionality series. So last year we ran the first intersectionality series within the firm, and these have now been replicated across a number of other networks as well. So we worked with a number of other networks, so in particular are the PwC Disability Network, Race Network, and the LGBTQ+ network, where we highlighted the lived experiences of our colleagues and how the different aspects of their identity had impacted them, and to highlight how actually these intersections can cause different experiences and how people interact with us and how it affects how we move through the world. So again, that was really important in highlighting the different experiences that people have. So I think I'm now passing over to Rose.
Yes, thanks, Eve. So hi all, I'm Rose Freduel, and I'm the networking lead of the Gender Balance Network. It's a shame you couldn't get to see the video, it's awesome, but we will send it round to you afterwards. So please do let us know if you'd like to discuss anything around events, campaigns, thought leadership, or if you'd like to connect with any of the other PwC People networks. So as I said, after this meeting, Vanessa and team will share a slide with our contact details as well as the video. So please do get in touch with us and let's collaborate. I hope you've enjoyed the introduction to our Gender Balance Network today, and thank you for listening. I'm now going to hand back to Vanessa for the rest of today's exciting agenda. So over to you, Vanessa.
So thank you, Team PwC. Sorry about the tech issues there, and I say that video is fantastic, so we'll make sure we get that round to you. I actually remember when you rebranded, and it was funny because we came back to talk to you guys about was the rebrand, when you changed your name, did that encourage more male engagement? And I think in the first year of the survey, we actually saw an uptick in more male engagement when that rebrand, and that kicked off a lot of the networks thinking about their name and what they were called, you know, and lots of them kind of, you know, transitioning into more gender neutral names. And it's still something that comes up now, you know, whether that kind of does engage more men, which fits perfectly kind of in the meeting that we're going to have.